Hello, comrade and friends. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the location where all you people are living. I was asked by a multi number of persons to make a comment over the arrest of Mr. nnamdi Kanu, a person popularly known as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, emancipating for self-determination from Nigeria. It is the region regarded as Southeast and South-South. At times, it's not all people that believe that it is Southeast and South-South that are emancipating for the self-determination. I was asked by more than 10 persons to speak on, was there a knowledge of the British government over the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu by the Nigerian authority, because Nnamdi Kanu is having a dual citizenship. He's a citizen of Nigeria and likewise a citizen of British. It has been quite long that Nnamdi Kanu, to the belief of Nigerian government, has flouted his bail conditions by running away to leave the country, of which they see it as failure to appear before the authorities concerned while his case is pending in the courts. All those ones are not issues I want to talk about. The British or the England has played a game called a foul play game without the intelligent gathering from the British. How will Nigeria knows that Mr. Nnamdi Kanu is living British? And based on the procedures of the British passports, every single of their passport is tracked. Once you buy a ticket or you process a visa, it is the responsibility of the British government to send a signal in advance for security check or a secret service check to that particular country to which you are heading to, so that the country may know that a British citizen is coming to their land. Based on the dated date, based on the air carrier that will carry him to that particular environment, and knowing very well to all of us, Nnamdi Kanu has secured a visa to leave the British. And by virtue of that, who opens up the visa of Nnamdi Kanu to the Nigerian authorities to know the whereabouts of Nnamdi Kanu is living the British? The British want to side with Nnamdi Kanu. They don't want to offend him, being a citizen. And the British doesn't want to offend the Nigerian authorities because of one or the other businesses they were having. So they want to maintain Nnamdi Kanu and they want to maintain Nigeria. They are not ready to lose any of them. The very fruit aspect of that, it is just like how Saudi Arabia and the United States come together in bombarding General Qasim Suleiman. The intelligent information was released by Saudi Arabia and the action was executed by the United States. So in that case, The information leaks from the British and the Nigerian government by the British knowing fully are looking for any slightest opportunity to get Nnamdi Kanu outside an environment where the extradition agreement between Nigeria and that country is active. In a situation where the extradition agreement between Nigeria and a particular country where he may reside, if it is not active, there is no possibility for Nigeria to arrest Nnamdi Kanu. But what made it so possible, what made it so simple, he moved out of the territory where Nigeria is having a very good rapport with that particular country. And as he reaches the country, then it becomes a great opportunity which Nigeria cannot afford to lose. Then Nigeria has utilized this opportunity in perfecting their arrest. It is not that the British is not aware. The British is very much aware. And it is not that the British cannot intervene. Diplomatically, British has to intervene into the case of Nnamdi Kanu, despite the fact that Nigeria is charging him for capital offenses. Because this was not the first time that such an error happened or such a problem happened where a British had to intervene in resolving the problem concerning their citizen. If we cannot forget, a son of Margaret Thatcher, who is a prince, was once prosecuted and convicted in South Africa for reason that he has partially aided in financing the coup d'etat in that particular country. And the country has to use their laws. They convict him. He was prosecuted and convicted in South Africa, and he's a prince of UK. And likewise, the case of Nnamdi Kanu, he is a citizen of UK, likewise a citizen of Nigeria. But he committed a crime to the belief of Nigerian authorities in their land, being their citizen. They have tried all possible best to see that he moved out of the territories of the UK so that they could arrest him, and he moved out of the territories of the UK, and they utilized this opportunity with no delay. The British will now come and play another foul game again, and to Nnamdi Kanu and Nigeria as a state. They will diplomatically move into the case and resolve the differences between the Nnamdi Kanu and the Nigerian government. Nnamdi Kanu, as a citizen of UK, will see UK has diplomatically intervened into my case. They are my lovers. And Nigeria, as a Nigeria, definitely Nigeria has to respect their request. So Nigeria will respect the request of the UK in resolving their differences with Nnamdi Kanu, while Nnamdi Kanu will respect the UK, and likewise Nigeria will equally respect the UK. So UK has played a foul game here, and so active and openly, UK are the brain behind the arrest of the Khan. Being their citizen, it is expected of them to tell the Nnamdi Kanu that moving out of UK based on this visa, you are securing to travel into any other territory where it is not within the domain of the EU. There is possibility for Nigerian government to arrest you in there. Have UK formally warned Nnamdi Kanu for going outside the territory of the EU or the UK? The UK did not do that because the UK knows that they have a hidden arrangement between them and Nigeria. So they have indirectly handed over Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria which is an indirect extradition. But multi-number of persons were questioning the process of extradition was boycotted, was violated. But the always question is that, do you people think that the British is not aware that Nnamdi Kanu will be arrested somewhere if he leaves the territories of British? If we think such, then we are thinking out of the cycle. We are out of the thoughts. We are out of the philosophy. We are not thinking knowledge wise. But the truth of the matter is that British have indirectly extradited Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. And that is the nature of the UK. UK can even compromise a born citizen over the interests of UK in any particular land where they are so much interested in one thing or the other in that particular territory. Talk more of a privileged citizen of a UK. A born citizen of a UK, his citizenship can be compromised if UK will have an interest that is of priority to her. Don't forget, UK always dances according to the beating of the drum. If the drum marches with the needs of the UK, then UK will dance to that tune. That is UK for you. If one believes that the UK is not aware of the arrest of the Kanu, then definitely a person is thinking out of the cycle. Then definitely the person is deceiving himself. Then definitely that person has trusted the very person or persons where he expected not to trust. You trust a person that is worth trusting. You don't trust a person that did not worth your trust. I am not against Nigeria as a state, neither I am against the self-determination that Nnamdi Kanu is looking for, because self-determination is a fundamental right for Nnamdi Kanu to look for, but he has to respect the protocols of self-determination. And likewise, reason why I don't blame Nigeria as a state, they have every reason to why they got him arrested. Because based on the laws of their land, they believe that Nnamdi Kanu has breaches the established laws of the peace. So the federal government are very right over the arrest of the Kanu. And Kanu is very right for his self-determination. But the mistake that was made by the Kanu is that Kanu has engaged in an armed struggle. That is the mistake he made. If I were Nnamdi Kanu, for having a privilege and opportunity to have this volume of followership that he has in the Southeast as a members of the IPOP, I would have long registered IPOP as a political party so that I may have a huge representation at the federal level, and the political party will at least won some certain seats at the governorship level, in the State House of Assembly. Then we formalize the movement towards self-determination of the region. If that is the particular thing I need, I will register it as a political party. With the level of the followership he has, right away, as one can see, definitely he has a volume of followership. One doesn't has to dispute that. It's a fact, it's a reality. We don't go off the box of reality, but he will have established it as a political party, having a very clean movement, and engage the government in a very simple, wise way, and got his country or their country. No one can tell any one has no right for self-determination because going by history, Nigeria is not a one nation. We all know that. We all have to agree. In the year 1914, when the southern, northern protectorates were amalgamated and joined together, this is what is called a false marriage. We are today fighting false marriage of underage girls in our societies. But we have forgotten that this old Nigeria is an old woman that was forced to go into marriage, of which the woman now is saying that I can no longer stay with a man that I don't love. And we are still insisting, saying that that particular woman must stay with that very person that she hates, that she doesn't love. Then why are we fighting a forced marriage of under 18s or forced marriage of our ladies? I see no differences between those two scenarios. The country was forced into a marriage, and knowing fully by the parties that comes together and sign the agreement of forcing this marriage will not last longer. And no matter how long the journey we had, definitely the journey along the line will experience multi number of problems that history cannot solve. I personally, I personally, it's a personal opinion. I am speaking on behalf of myself and myself alone. If I were the leaders occupying the mantle of leadership, the seats of authority, I would have peacefully called for referendum by inviting the United Nations, the African Union, and all the bodies concerned. If the Southeast decides to go as a separate nation, why must we say they cannot go? Why? If we can say we cannot forcibly marry a lady to a man she doesn't love, why must we ask this old woman Nigeria to continue staying with the man she doesn't love? They have tendered their grievances, be it there is marginalization or there is no marginalization, be it there is justice or there is injustice. The injustice nature of all they are claiming, the justice nature that the government is claiming is busy wasting time of two parties and creating more enmity between the regions. Instead of the authorities concerned to allow the region to go, they prefer to engage the region into something different else, where at the end we may serve as neighboring enemies instead of neighboring friends. So, my advice is for he who seek for self determination, if he respects all the protocols, let him go. He feel like not being part. Why must you force him to be part? You don't force a person to stay where he doesn't want to.